Greetings, royal family. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on the video. Tami Roman, you know, she does her Bonnet Chronicles. Recently, I posted a video where Tami spoke out about Tim Norman of Sweetie Pies, and she brought up Jennifer Williams' name, and Jennifer Williams used to date Tim Norman. So Tami had an interesting way of talking about the situation. So Tami, in a joking manner, she made some comments that didn't sit well with Jennifer Williams, right? Jennifer Williams ended up giving a statement, a response to Tami's jokes, statement to page 6, and she called Tami tacky. She says, Tami has always been tacky, tacky Tami. Well, a lot of people didn't find what Tami said to be funny. And Reggie Youngblood, Tami's husband, was one of those people. So on a recent episode of Tami's Bonnet Chronicles podcast, Reggie brought up Tami mentioning Jennifer Williams. So this is just a little bit of the podcast. It's not the podcast in its entirety, but listen to what Reggie had to say. Like to hear it? Here it go.
You know, let's talk about some things. You had a little patch last week, didn't you, with some shit on the internets?
People always be coming for me. And
do they?
Yes, Reg.
But
they
did
do.
you send for the person?
I don't necessarily know if I sent for him.
Yeah, when you mention the person, you send it for him. It's no reason for you to mention nobody from your past employment because you're done.
It really was just a joke. I mean,
yeah, but
it was, but I should not have done it.
I just come from the place of I'm beefing with somebody, my nigga. I'm not gonna mention you. Don't mention me because we beefing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just how I view it.
Right.
And I feel like you was out of line on that part.
Okay.
Like, just leave that shit where it's at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a little bit of what Reggie had to say to his wife, Tami Roman. It was a little bit low. This is on Tami's Instagram page. But Reggie basically said, like, look, if you have beef with somebody, there's no need to mention that person. Also, don't mention any of your previous employees. Not employees, co-workers, sorry. You got beef with them. There's static there. You left that situation in the past. Leave it where it's at. Reggie said, look, if I got beef with a ninja, there's no need for that ninja to bring my name up or no need for me to bring that ninja's name up. Leave it in the past because then you're setting yourself up. So Tami, she went on to say throughout, after a little bit of them talking more, I don't know if you guys seen it in its entirety, but just to kind of summarize this portion of the podcast, she went on to say that, you know, her Bonnet Chronicles is just jokes, and she considers it cringe comedy. You know, she doesn't mean any harm, so she didn't initially see where she could have been wrong. So Reggie was like, you know, I'm gonna stop you right there. You know, if you had words in the past with a person and y'all now cool, y'all beefing or whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it, don't mention that person because it's going to be some ish. I agree with that. That's true, and I think that's why Tami was able to receive it. She was very receptive to what Reg had to say. Reggie also pointed out, like, look, you know, they're not going to take it as a joke, you know, the way somebody would who you actually are cool with, which is true. So Tami, she admitted, you know, it was a distasteful joke. And then she went on to say, I will openly accept that I was wrong in mentioning her name. She's referencing Jennifer. What I said was a joke. Of course, I didn't want to see anybody lose their life. In light of everything, us losing Chadwick Boseman to cancer, and just that life could be gone in a minute. It was very distasteful, and I should not have done it. At the core of me, I don't want anyone to lose their life. So basically, am I saying I apologize to Jennifer? I am definitely apologizing to Jennifer for making such a distasteful joke and a mockery of her being involved with a murderer. Alleged murderer. She didn't say alleged, but I'm saying alleged. So there's that. Well, there you have it. Those of you who thought that Tami was out of line, because I did post a video of her, quote, jokes, about Tim Norman and the situation and what she said. I asked the question, do you think Tami was out of line for what she said? Some of you thought that she was extremely out of line and distasteful. Some of you did not. You thought that it was funny and it was just jokes. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. So she acknowledged her error and she apologized. Tami strikes me as the type of woman that will listen to your opposing opinion if she respects you. I could be wrong, but she gives me that vibe. So I'm going to ask another question. What do you think about the point of view that Reggie presented to his wife, Tami? Do you agree that even if you're joking or serious, if you don't care for someone, you ain't got nothing for a certain person, should you make them the butt of your joke? Or should you just leave it alone? So do you agree with Reggie's point of view that he presented to his wife, Miss Tami? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Like the video if you liked it. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Make sure all of your notifications are on. Click the bell. Select all. This way you won't miss out on any of my uploads. I'm signing off. Can't wait to read your comments. Until next time, folks. Peace.